All right, now the Indian Prime Minister is scheduled to meet with US President Donald Trump during the G20 summit in Argentina later this month as well. Now, this of course is an important development considering the fact that Donald Trump has hit out at Pakistan yet again, saying that Islamabad had actually shielded Osama Bin Laden very close to their military academy, and this was something that was unacceptable. And to discuss more on this, we are joined in by our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibil, who's joining us from New Delhi, and we're also joined in by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's joining us live from Islamabad. Now, Siddhant, let me begin with you on this. Now, we've heard Donald Trump actually crack down in Pakistan in a very serious manner, and we've also seen the manner in which the United States has been cutting down on aid on Pakistan. But even then, what we see is that Pakistan has not actually changed its tactic of actually giving patronage to terrorists.
Well, that has been the case with Pakistan for a pretty long time. But what Donald Trump has said is something that New Delhi will definitely welcome, because it just comes days after that meeting between the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the US Vice President Mike Pence at the 13th East Asia Summit in Singapore. But Pakistan, it seems, hasn't changed its course even under the new administration, under the new Imran Khan government. And we know that even though they have been saying that they would like to have talks with India, but if we look at their action, it has been continuation of the old policy, a policy which is being written and implemented from Rawalpindi and not by Islamabad. And we all know the true face, using the words of New Delhi, of Imran Khan. He is a person who has been saying something, doing something else, and providing safe havens to terrorist organizations and groups. In Pakistan, Hafiz Saeed, the mastermind of 2611, roams freely in the streets of Lahore and Pakistan, something that has been concern for not only New Delhi but also for Washington and rest of the world capitals.
Absolutely indeed, Siddhant. Do continue to stay on with us. Meanwhile, Anas Malik, let me bring you in on this. The fact of the matter is Donald Trump has been repeatedly speaking about the inaction from the Pakistani establishment. There's been a change of guard in Islamabad, but still what we see is not the manner in which foreign policy, sometimes the way it is conducted. Pakistan does not seem to be cracking down on terrorists, and it continues to give safe havens to terrorists despite the international pressure on Pakistan. Now, this latest statement by Donald Trump, will it change anything in Pakistan?
Well, it's a big statement that is coming in from the United States President Donald Trump with regards to Pakistan, but this is not the first time. Just the commencement of this year, 2018, the very first tweet by the President of the United States was related to Pakistan as well, and we saw a lot of fireworks and firefighting post that tweet from the United States President. We saw the US Ambassador being summoned as well, but Pakistan here maintains that it has done enough on its part to curb terrorism and terrorist safe havens, as the United States claims, and it says that if there are any terror safe havens along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, especially in that FATA region or the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, now the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region, that is, then the United States should seen this trend or pattern that over the time, it's like United States have been agreeing to what Pakistan has been saying. Pakistan has been emphasizing on a political solution of the Afghanistan problem, and time and again in recent times we've seen in fact the US generals have also been agreeing on that. Not just that, Saleh, but something that is very critical here is the fact that the Afghan immigrants on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, on the Pakistani side, this is what the Pakistani side has been maintaining, that there have been camps and these are run by Afghan individuals who are in Pakistan in the disguise of those Afghan immigrants and Afghan migrants. So until US or the Afghan government gives them actionable intelligence against these individuals in these camps, nothing concrete can be done. And as a matter of this, to stop cross-border infiltration, Pakistan is going ahead to and fencing that Durand line, the biggest border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, the 2611 kilometer border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Pakistan is going ahead and fencing that. Yes,
absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Anas, just to dwell a little more on this, you're saying that Pakistan wants more intelligence from the United States before they can crack down on terrorists. But the fact of the matter is the United States is talking a very, very tough line with Pakistan. They've said that, look, we will not give Pakistan any more aid. And they've also been very proactively trying to put Pakistan on the blacklist of the FATF. Now, in all of this, Pakistan appears to be completely cornered. And this latest statement of Donald Trump saying that Pakistan has not done a single thing despite the pressure, how is this being viewed within Islamabad?
Well, we yet to see an official reaction coming in from Pakistan, from the government side, and what we can confirm from our sources is that a summary has been moved within the Foreign Office to the Pakistani Foreign Secretary by the Americas Division to summon the U.S. Ambassador, U.S. Charge d'Affaires to Pakistan, Mr. Paul Jones, since the United States currently does not have an ambassador here. But
right.
all in all, we're seeing harsh statements coming in. In fact, the former Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Khwaja Mohammad Asif, he was quick to point out the sacrifices that Pakistan has done. Pakistan will be maintaining the same old rhetoric as it has been, that Pakistan has lost 60,000 plus lives in this war on terror, in this US-led war on terror. That was not basically a war of Pakistan, but it was enforced on Pakistan. So that would be we are expecting the same old line, same old mantra being repeated, but nothing practical in terms of Pakistan, because there is a valid point that has been raised by United States President Donald Trump, that how can it be possible that somebody as a high-value target as Osama Bin Laden can be so near to the Pakistan military, the Kakul military academy, that is the hub where all of the cadets undergo training, and the military was not aware. So some serious questions that have been raised by the United States President, which remains unanswered here in Pakistan to date. Yes, Salih.
Absolutely indeed, Anas. Now, Siddhant, if I can bring you on in this, this statement by Donald Trump comes pretty much on the eve of the 10th anniversary of the 26/11 attacks. India has been doing its utmost best to try bring to book, the perpetrator of this attack, Hafiz Saeed, but he still continues to roam free in Pakistan. Can we expect more action from India on this front?
Well, just 1 week from now, that's next Monday, India will be marking the 10th anniversary of 26/11. But there is no change from Pakistan, whether it's 2008 or 2018. It continues to aid and abet terror, and India has a policy that talks and terror can't go together, but talks on terror can happen. That has been the official stated policy, and we know that on terror front there hasn't been much change, even though there was this request from Imran Khan government to the Narendra Modi government that the foreign ministers of both the countries should meet on the sidelines of UNGA. India did accept it, but within 24 hours said no, primarily because of an attack. 3 Indian personnel were killed in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. And of course, India came out again and said, no, we can't talk. So clearly, India knows that Pakistan will not change its stance. It will continue to aid, abet and destabilize the region. And Afghanistan is also saying the same thing. So that's a continuation of the same policy. And that is why we do expect no talks with Pakistan. And India knows that Pakistan will continue with its old policy.